Hello, I'm Daniel, and welcome to the Emunah project. We're continuing in our series of videos with respect to basic concepts in Judaism, and this is also applicable for Bnei Noach. There's a concept in the Tanakh, in the book of Proverbs, chapter 9, verse 10, I believe, that Yiras HaShem Reishis Chochmah, the fear of God, is the beginning of wisdom. So once you have an appreciation of the greatness of God, the might of God, some inkling as to just who the Creator is, that's the beginning of wisdom. That's the crack that starts flooding your intellect with understanding and knowledge and wisdom. The thing is this. In the last couple of years, I've been running across some things that made me think about this concept, because later on, much later on, 2,000 years later on, the Ramchal, I believe in Mesilas Yesharim, says the other way around. Instead of saying fear of God is the beginning of wisdom, he says wisdom is the beginning of the fear of God. So when I came across this, I was thinking about it, and I says, well, if Proverbs says that Yiras HaShem Reishis Chochmah, it says that the fear of God is the beginning of wisdom, and the Ramchal comes along and says no, and as he says no, he says that wisdom, you need some wisdom in order to have a proper appreciation for God. I was struggling with this. And I think for me, what helped settle my mind was a Mishnah in Pirkei Avos, in chapter 3 and verse 21, Rabbi Elazar ben Azariah. He says, if there is no wisdom, there is no fear of God. And if there is no fear of God, there is no wisdom. So I think what Rabbi Elazar ben Azariah is saying is that you have to have both. You cannot really fear God unless you have some wisdom, and you can't really have true wisdom without the fear of God. They have to coincide. Now, sometimes one will come a little before, a little after. Sometimes one will be stronger. Sometimes the other will be stronger. But you need both in order to achieve wisdom in a religious sense. I hate that word, religious. In religious sense, that really starts to come with a fear of God. And once you start getting some wisdom, that improves your fear of God. They go hand in hand. It's not a contradiction. It's you're looking at things from a slightly different angle. That made me feel a lot better, because for a while I was maybe I was thinking too much. But then again, we have to think. We have to, and remember, in Yiddishkeit, and also for Bnei Noach, blind faith is a bad thing. We just don't accept things just cause. We have to, for example, in the Tanakh it says, "Be still and know that HaShem is God." Knowing implies thinking and figuring out and accepting. It's not just saying, yeah, okay. So I hope you found this of interest. We're going to be doing more videos along this line of interest to converts, to Gerim, to Returnees, to Judaism, Baalei Tshuva, and also to Noahides, Bnei Noach. Until next time, on behalf of the Emunah project, I'm Daniel, and thank you too much.